Hello TFO faithful, this is the TFO Commish the Raj. I wanted to go ahead and make a special video here today to talk about a controversial play that occurred tonight on Touton TFO Tuesday between the Cleveland Steamers and the Venture Industry, Week 3, 2022, 109 left in the fourth quarter. Cleveland Steamers down by 20 points when a interesting play occurs here. I've got some slideshows to show you. First slide here, we see the play before it begins. There's a player there on the defense with his hands raised on the Venture Industry. Let's go ahead and circle him. There it is. We're told that is the Monarch, Pro Bowl extraordinaire. It's hard to see what he's doing there, but if we ultra zoom in, we can see that he definitely has his fingers in Stone Cold Steve Austin fashion. He's pissed off for some reason, and we're going to see what he's about to do here. Next slide. Now, the next slide, you can see the Monarch is now behind the offensive line. He started back here, did a zig and then a zag around the offensive line before the ball has pitched. You can see the ball, it's still in place. The Monarch has illegally moved, and he is aiming for the quarterback, and he's going to try to take him out before the play occurs. This is a loophole play that owners have been using all season. We heard from Chris Stryker of Broforce. The owners are aware of this, and they've been trying to exploit it, and there is just a rule book. I can't even really describe it. There's some NDAs with the referees, so we're trying to fix it. We're going to come to some sort of agreement soon, but the owners that are aware of this have been telling players like the Monarch to cheat, essentially, and it's sort of legal right now, unfortunately. So, next slide. So we can see JB Sucks Big Dick now enters into a quorum with the Monarch as the ball is snapped. So at this point, JB Sucks Big Dick does have the ball. Next slide. Now in this next slide, it's hard to see him here, so I'm going to circle him. There's JB Sucks Big Dick. He has been launched by the Monarch across the field, and it looks as if he is down. His shoulders and back are down on the mat, on the field, if you will, and if we ultra zoom in, we can definitely see that he is down on the ground. But and he also has the middle finger still going on. Well, he does. So JB Sucks Big Dick is now giving his own middle finger because of what the Monarch just did with his double middle finger. But you can see clearly because of the middle finger that there is no ball in JB Sucks Big Dick's possession. He does not have the football, hence why the referees did not call him down. So what occurred? Well, let's go back to moments ago here, and you can see in this screenshot what's actually happened. And it's really hard to see. It's a very fine detail, but we're going to use the ultra zoom to go back in here, and you still, even with the ultra zoom, it's hard to see it, but right behind the one, let's circle it, that is the ball. JB Sucks Big Dick is still up at this point, and what he has done is he has pitched the ball up behind the one where we could not see it, and there is a player right there from the offensive line that's going to actually get the ball from a sort of lateral type maneuver. It's hard to see because of the scrum that he's in with the Monarch. I'm told that player is the left tackle for Cleveland Steamers, Tickle My Snake. So what has occurred here is, and let's go ahead and move forward a little bit, Tickle My Snake still has the ball as JB Sucks Big Dick is down on the field. I've circled Tickle My Snake for you to show you that he is standing and he is going downwards towards JB Sucks Big Dick, who is down on the field. Next slide. So now JB Sucks Big Dick stands up, and you can see here, not only is he standing, but Tickle My Snake has given the ball back to him, and as soon as this occurs, you'll notice the one reappears over JB Sucks Big Dick's head. This is because the referees were confused on the play. The play is drawn up legally as a run, and so they initially thought Bonaire had the ball somehow because they saw JB Sucks Big Dick didn't have the ball, but when they saw Bonaire didn't have the ball, they re-looked and saw the handoff from Tickle My Snake to JB Sucks Big Dick. Next slide. So at this point, JB Sucks Big Dick knows that this is drawn up as a run play, and so he has to continue executing the play as per TFO guidelines 1675309. And he has returned to the middle of the field there, as you can see, and he will underhand pitch the ball down the field about 40 yards to Bonaire, because this is a pitch, run, drawn play. He has to execute the play as it's drawn up, and you can see he pitches it all the way down there, and Bonaire is able to get the ball and run it in for the touchdown. That is considered a run. That's why at the end of the game, those stats were not included as pass stats. That is a drawn up run play, and that was 100% legally a run. And if you'd like, what we can go ahead and do is we can go ahead here and watch the video in real time here, and we'll go ahead and play. And see, Monarch comes in from behind, hits the quarterback. Quarterback goes flying, but he had pitched the ball to Tickle My Snake. Tickle My Snake now has handed it back to JB Sucks Big Dick, who pitches it down the field to Bonaire for the running touchdown. A perfectly legal play. There is nothing weird or strange. There is no such thing as a glitch. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I have never talked about this before, and you guys say I have been. I think you're smoking the meth or something, because you're confused. There is nothing wrong with TFO. Let's continue forward, and we will see you this Tecmo.